I got YouTube over here. So you guys see me going back and forth. That's why I'm going back and forth. Okay. And YouTube, if you're watching the replay, put replay in the comments and where you're watching from. I love this part. So all week, we've been covering magnetic marketing. And yesterday I covered conversion content, the day before connection content, and the day before attraction content. I want to land the plane on this for you guys, and I want to help you guys see the bigger picture, because if you can master creating content like this, it will change your life. You'll craft that $1 million message. You'll be able to build a brand. You'll be able to become a person of value, somebody that somebody wants to buy from. I do not want you guys wasting your time posting on social media for 0 results. Okay. Hello, everyone watching from South Africa. I love it. I love it. So I want to just kind of recap, right? And this is so important. Attraction, you guys, grabs your audience, grows your audience. Okay. So when you're thinking of creating attraction content, and I'm going to break down each of them with you. Okay. So you have an understanding. Attraction content grows your audience. Connection content builds the trust. But conversion content gets them to take action to the next step. And obviously that's what you want, right? You want people to take action to the next step, whatever that next step is. So my next step in my business is get the Freedom Formula Blueprint. They can go here to grab it. So that's always my next step. I want to give them more value so then they can decide if my mentorship is a fit for them. Okay, that's it. So what makes attraction content work? It's this right here. Okay, then I'm gonna let you guys screenshot it. It's this right here. Value, they can use ASAP, right? So you have to give value. Hey, how you doing, my friend? Relatable moments. What is a relatable moment that you can share? You guys, this is what creates that connection. And remember, connection turns to currency. Then you have mini trainings. What is some like mini little trainings that you can do? Now, for example, if you're inside my community, I actually do 90-day runs, right? You could literally do some trainings with that, because what you learn, you should be teaching, right? So like this whole week, let me pull it up. This whole entire week, my whole strategy, like I did a belief builder little exercise today, which was 4 topics, right? So you could literally take those 4 topics and you could do one video one day, one video the next, one video the next. Not my voice, you teaching it. That's what leaders do. And you could create like a series on your social media. That's what I mean by like mini trainings. And then scroll stopping hooks. Okay, scroll stopping hooks. Yay! I'm working on relatable presentations in my videos from your trainings. Awesome, my friend. I love that. Yeah, so this is what attraction is. This is actually the funnest and most easiest to do, right? Because you can put words on the screen and you can use a trending sound, right? Can I give you guys a hot tip for those of you that use a trending sound? You know you can use it more than once. If it worked really, really good for you, use it again. Like if I have a trending sound that I'm using that it got me a lot of views, I'll just use it again. And I will keep on using it again until it stops getting me a lot of views. Because what if you used a trending sound and it did that? All of a sudden, when somebody clicked on that trending sound, there's 5 or 6 or 7 of your videos. You become top of the mind. It's little bitty strategies like that, right? That you're like, oh, I never thought about that. Because for some reason, we think we can only use a trending sound once. No, you can use it. And if you got momentum, like it's getting a lot of views, I would use it every day or every other day in one of your videos. It just helps you become the top of the mind. Attraction. Remember, that is your goal. If you guys, let me know in the chat, who wants to make money online? Who is listening to me right now, either on YouTube or TikTok? Who really wants to make money online? Can you guys let me know in the chat? I do. Yes. Okay. Good. Me. I love it. I love you guys' energy today. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I do. Good. So strategies like I just shared with you are like, oh, I never thought about that, right? That's why I take note. Me. Hey, Joyce. Thanks for hanging out with me on YouTube. I love it. So these are the strategies that you take. Like it's that simple. Gosh, we make it so hard. It's not. It's like, okay, so I made a 7-second video. I used a trending sound and it got me thousands of views. I think I'll use that trending sound again. And then if you have 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 videos in that trending sound, boy, you've got exposure. You've got attention, right? And that's the goal. The goal is to grow your audience. It's literally that simple. So you're not like trying to think about it every day. By the way, the end of today, I'm giving you a ChatGPT prompt that not only, are you guys ready for this? Here. I got it. I put it on my phone so I can show it to you guys. You guys are going to love this. This is going to be the game changer for your business today, because my goal is to help you make that extra cash for the holidays and then make 2026 the best year of your life. Who would like to make 5 or 6 figures in 2026? Put a me in the comments if that's you. Yeah, put a me. Okay. Hold on. Where's it at? Oh, here it goes. So this is what it looks like. Okay. Look at this prompt I'm going to give you. You literally fill in the blanks, okay? Literally fill in the blanks. But this prompt, you guys, it is going to give you everything that you need to fill out, okay? It is going to give you hashtags. It's going to give you hooks. It's going to give you post ideas. It's going to give you CTAs and all 3 types of content. So to get access to that, if you are watching me on YouTube, you can go right here. You're going to get my Freedom Formula Blueprint and then just reply ChatGPT prompt, and I'll be giving you that as soon as I get off of here. TikTok, there is, you can do the same thing. You can go here, or there is like a form that you can fill out on TikTok. Fill that out and I'll be getting that to you, right? It's like below, there's some type of form, okay? And I'll be getting you guys that, and all you got to do is just fill it out. Literally. And it literally walks you through the questions I've asked you this week, right? And then it tells you what type of content to create. So have fun with it. It works really, really good. Okay. It works really, really good. Okay. I just put in the prompt today you shared with us and is a game changer gold. Woohoo! Good job, Jamie. I love hearing that. I love hearing that. So, okay. So right here we go. Yeah, there's a form below on YouTube, on TikTok. I don't know. It's like down here somewhere. Just filled that form. There you go. Somebody just filled it out. And I'll make sure you get that ChatGPT prompt. Okay. So this is it. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to give you some ideas of attraction content like this. 3 mistakes I made when I what? So if you sell weight loss, 3 mistakes I made when I wanted to lose weight. Online business, 3 mistakes I made when I was looking for a way to make an income online. 3 mistakes I made. Like that's it. Like that's value. So like I can literally say 3 mistakes I made when I wanted to make money from home is I thought I had to share my profits with someone else. I thought I had to direct message or contact people to make money. And I literally thought I had to trade time for dollars to make money. In this video, I'm going to share with you 2 changes I made that has given me my life back and a predictable income stream. That's it, right? But that's relatable to my perfect customer, okay? So, and then right here, nobody talks about this part of what? Nobody talks about this part of what? These are 2 really good ones that are going to grab attraction, grab attention to your audience, okay? So, screenshot this, you guys. And look, if you don't attract new people, your business won't grow. So I'm going to give you a hot tip real quick, okay? Thanks, Joyce. You're awesome. If you don't attract new people, your audience won't grow. So did you guys screenshot it? Okay, you guys got it, screenshot. Here's the thing. I got to share this with you guys. You need to go, okay? So like, let me just, I'm such a visual person. Have you noticed that? So if you guys go to TikTok, or it don't matter. Every single platform has analytics, right? So if you go and if you literally, okay, oops, let me go to one of my videos. Okay, if you go right down here, you see where it says more insights, click right there. You need to look how many new followers did that video get you. Okay, it tells you how much money the videos made you, how many followers, but this is so important. It's not about video views. It is about new followers or engagement. Because here's the reality. If your videos are not getting new followers, your audience isn't going to grow. So that's the first thing you got to fix. See, because sometimes we don't pay attention to the data, so we just keep on posting to post, and we're not posting to impact. We're not posting to make a difference. So every Sunday, I write those numbers down. Okay. Now, the next thing I do, which is so important to me, is I go to viewers and I make sure this is my audience. So I check of the male to female ratio, and then I go to the countries. Okay. Because I'll tell you what, like this one, I got to pay attention to because Nigeria is coming up here. If Nigeria takes up, I just delete the video, or I make it where only I can see it, because Nigeria is full of bots. Like if you get a lot of people following you from Nigeria, it's typically bots. Okay, I'm just being real with you right now, right? So I pay attention to that. I want my top 3 countries to be United States, South Africa, and Canada. And I'm really weak with Canada. Then I want United Kingdom and I want Australia. Like those are my top ones. I'm working on getting more in Canada, but I pay attention to that. I'm talking to you as how you make 5 figures, 6 figures, and 7 figures online. If you're not tracking, then you won't track anything. So it's easy to look at the analytics, right? So here's the cool part. Let's say you have a video the last 7 days that did good. Okay. So what do you think you should do if a video did get you new followers? Because again, that is attraction, okay? If your video did get you new followers and it did get you some engagement, but in the attraction content, you're all about getting more exposure, so getting more followers. So if that video did, and it is in the correct countries you want to be in, and the demographics are good, what do you guys think you should do? Do the same type of video. Nailed it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So I pay attention to that. You guys, if you have a video getting thousands and thousands of views, but you didn't get any followers, that video didn't land. It just got pushed into the wrong algorithm and it didn't help you. Like you can't, I would rather have a video get 200 views and 10 followers than 2,000 views and 1 follower. Do you see the difference? Sometimes if your videos get less views, it's because they found more of the people in your niche. It's not a bad thing. That's why I tell people all the time, you got to pay attention to the analytics, because sometimes you'll make decisions off of your emotions. You'll make decisions off of how you feel instead of off of the data. What?
Do you announce that everybody's going to clear you cash? Waiting for it?
Oh, I don't know, but I'm on my live right now. So, yeah. Yeah.
Did you change it?
Yeah, I think it's off the counter. I don't know. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
I just lost momentum. I don't even know what I was talking about. I need to lock my door. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, where was I at? The more views. Yeah, that is important. So look at the analytics. So go to your videos every week and look at the analytics. Like I do. I don't take me more than 10 minutes. It doesn't take me more than 10 minutes to do this. Yeah. I'm in South Africa. How do I get followers from the USA? Do I change something? No. Oh, yeah. Change not your targeting, your message. So you, Anna, could easily do it, right? So for example, your mentors from the United States. Talk about that. Talk about that. See, the reason why I have so many followers from South Africa is because I talk about South Africa. I talk about I have 25 self-made millionaires in South Africa because I say it a lot. That's why they're pulling that audience in. See, I got to get better with talking about Canada, because if I talk more about Canada, they're going to pour more people in. So talk more about the United States. So for example, you guys, this is why community matters. Because you can go inside a community, right? And let's say, so for example, if you're inside my community, you can go inside the wins, inside the community, and you can say, oh my goodness, look at Victoria from the United States. Look what is happening inside her business because she followed a proven blueprint. You start saying that over and over again, it will work, right? You just got to say more of it. So I bet if I go to your content, I'm not hearing you say United States. And saying it is so much more important than the hashtags. So just start sharing wins Or, like, oh my goodness, you guys, I'm inviting you to a free webinar with my mentor. And you guys, she's in the United States and she mentors people all over the world. And you just start saying it and it will go there. Let me share how crazy the algorithms are in a good way. So I literally did a live. This is back in 2022, by the way, right? So I wasn't very big yet. I mean, I maybe had, I don't know, 2,000 followers. I don't know, right? It was easier to do this when I had less followers. It's a little bit more difficult now. Okay. There, I did today with Daryl in the USA. Exactly. Or Daryl from Tennessee, right? Like, even say like where they're from. Like, my mentor, sometimes she's in Kansas or sometimes she's in Texas. It's really cool because, she is able to travel and build her business around her life. And that is what I'm so inspired by. Then all of a sudden you're like United States, Kansas, and Texas, right? Then you're pulling the algorithms into where you want to go. But anyway, so I was going live and a realtor came on. And this realtor said to me, hey, would your program help me sell my real estate? And I was like, oh my gosh, yes. So I started sharing with him how the program could help him sell his real estate, how he could take my automated system. And I literally said it. Literally, you guys, by 10 minutes later on that live, there were 7 realtors on that live. And I seen them popping in and I could tell they were realtors. So I said, did I just show up in your For You page? And they're like, yeah, I've never heard of you before. But because that is how wild, yay wild, like a good way of wild, the algorithms are, how sensitive they are. Now, again, that was when I didn't have thousands. I have like 137,000 followers now, right? So I'm sure it would be harder now. But I'm saying when it was smaller, man, I could really navigate those algorithms. I could push them in a direction. It was interesting. So guess what? Every day when I went live, I shared that story about the realtors and how sensitive the algorithms were. That week, I had 5 realtors join my program. 5. And of course, I emailed them and I'm like, how did you hear about my program? They're like, man, you just started popping on my For You page this week. And I love this strategy you share. And I can see how I can use it in my real estate. This is why, you guys, I have made millions online without spending any money on ads. If you understand the algorithms, and if you say the same thing over and over and over and over again, the algorithms have no other choice but to push that information in front of you or in front of your perfect customers. So whatever you want, say more of that. Like, so for example, let's say you want to help moms in the United States. I would literally create my content around that. Do you know how many moms there are in the United States that literally would love to quit their job and just make money from home and be a present mom and make more money than they did at a job? Do you know how many moms? Matter of fact, if you're one of those moms that live in the United States that you would absolutely love to have more time with your family, make more money than you did at a job, let me know in the comments, but also let me know what is holding you back from achieving that. So if you start creating content like that, the algorithms will find moms in the United States that work a job, that are searching how to make money online. Then if you can get 1 or 2 of those moms to engage in your content, you win. This is in any category, my friends, any category. Yeah, I know. Hence, Julie, I was like, I literally said that, noted, to myself. I'm like, that's my problem. Because if I go back and look at my content, all I talk about is United States and Canada. No, I mean United States and South Africa. I don't talk about Canada enough. And I should, because if I do, and so guess what? I'm testing it, my friends. You are going to see me talk more about Canada in my content and Canada in my lives, and I'm going to let you know, okay? I will let you know how much it improves. I will even screenshot my data to show you, because you guys realize something, right? You can go inside your entire, okay, so each video has its own data, but if you go up to that, Okay, if you go up to the 3 stack right there, if you click on that, and if you go to, I think it's TikTok Studio. Let me just check. Go to TikTok Studio. Yes. Go to post. Okay. And yes, click on post. Okay. When you click on post, you see your analytics right there. Then click on that arrow. And then if you go to click on that arrow, and then you can go up here to viewers. Okay. So I'm going to scroll down and okay, last 7 days. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you guys know this or not. I got to share this with you. That I love this that TikTok does this, by the way. So if you scroll all the way down, it says post your viewers also viewed. So my top viewers on my TikTok, it will also show what other videos they viewed. This is good data. Hey, good morning, my friend. Yeah, this is good data, right? So they can also see, because then you know if you're in the right, hold on, location. Yeah. So then I'm going to go to viewer insights. Okay. And I'm going to click on location, right? So I'm clicking on location. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot this today. Okay. Okay. I'm literally screenshotting this today. Then we are going to look at it because I will start talking more about Canada. Okay. Yay. I'm glad you're liking it, Amy. I'm glad. So then I'm going to click on it, right? Because then if you look at my viewers, this is it. Like you see, so 46.8% is South Africa, 22.5% is the USA, and then 8.4% is others, and only 8.3% is Canada, and 4.5% is Kenya, which is normal because I have a huge community in Kenya. But then Nigeria is 2.9%, which you guys, Nigeria is bots, by the way. And then Australia is 2.6%. United Kingdom is only 1.1%. I got to change that. So I need to talk more about that. So anyway, in 1 week, you guys are looking at it. We're going to come back and look at it. This is what I do. This is how I'm successful because I pay attention to the data. So many of you make decisions off of how you feel. And in reality, your content might be working good. So how's that? Like that's what I pay attention to. So if you're trying to get a certain area, like you guys, it's interesting to me. Let me tell you how sensitive these algorithms are. When I travel, which I travel all the time, you know, I'm usually like now that I have 2 places, I have a house in a lake house in Kansas, and I have a high rise here in Dallas. And so I travel a lot. It's interesting. So when I'm in Dallas, I talk about being in Dallas. Guess where most of my views come from? More people around here. When I'm in Mexico and I talk about I'm in Mexico, I get more people from Mexico. It's wild. That's what you guys, what you put out there is what you'll get more of. So if you want a certain location, just talk about it. But you can't just talk about it once. It's got to be over and over again. How's my board not the other way around? Okay, good question. So when you're going live, okay, click the 3 dots. And when you click the 3 dots, I'm going to pull it up so I can read it. It will, here, let me just show you. This is cool. Let me just take a picture of what it says. Hold on. Okay. So this is what it says. So when you click those 3 dots, okay, this is what it says, right? And you click on where it says mirror your video. Then you click on mirror your video, and then it will let you read your screen without it being backwards. There you go. So there you go. Yeah. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, just push, so mirror your video. Yeah. Aw, thank you, my friend. Thank you guys for being here. I love working with you guys. I love helping you have success. I just love it. And it's usually the reason why people's content isn't converting yet. It's just 1 or 2 little bitty shifts that you can make that can change everything. Literally can change everything. So now flip your camera means you're going to flip and you're going to show that way. Don't click every one of them and say flip camera. Don't flip camera, then you're going to show. See, flip camera's above that. Flip camera's above it. It's the one right below it that says mirror your screen. Flip means you guys won't be looking at me anymore. You'll be looking what's back here. That's flip. Flip means the view flips. Mirror means you can see this. If I didn't have that mirror, you guys couldn't read this. Oh, I'm glad you love it. Yeah, so there's a big difference on that. Okay, so screenshot this, okay? Again, you guys, this is what we're talking about today, and I'm gonna give you guys a ChatGPT prompt to help you, okay? But attraction content grows your audience, connection content builds the trust, and conversion content, you guys, helps people take action. And this is it. This is what makes attraction content work, okay? So did you guys screenshot it? Okay. So, hold on. Okay, so let's talk about connection content. Connection content makes people feel something. So if you're trying to create content and your content isn't converting, here's the flip you need to have, okay? You need to stop saying, I need people to understand me. I need people to see me. You need to stop saying that. You need to start saying, what type of content can I create to help somebody feel seen, feel heard, feel understood? When you create this is why AI will never take you out, because AI can't pull in emotions like you can, my friend. This is so important. So connection content is literally that. You are connecting. I want you to think about if you have kids or grandkids, you don't just share facts with them, you share stories. Matter of fact, we can all understand this, right? Like you can tell your child or grandchild a fact, and they probably won't even pay attention. But if you make that fact into a story, they're engaged. They're going to pay attention to you. Hello, my friend. And that's important. Okay. So let's talk about this and screenshot this page real quick. Go ahead and screenshot it. Okay. So what makes it work? It's your why. Have you ever been around someone and then they share their why and then you immediately like them? You're like, oh, I love that. I like them. So share your why. Okay. Real moments. You got to be real and share real moments. Like a real moment I had with you guys, 2 days ago, I was going live and I got something in my contact. I'm like, sorry guys. And I had to mess with it. And I literally live changed my contact in front of you. Most people would have been embarrassed and they would have got off the live. Me, I'm like, but that's real. When you can just be you and be human, that's what converts. That's what creates connection. And you guys realize connection equals currency. The more you can connect with people, the more currency you're going to make. Think about your behaviors. What stops your scroll when you're on social media? Like YouTube, like how-to videos. Why do you stop on certain videos and not on others? Because they were really good at creating some type of connection with you, right? Connection equals currency. Okay, so let me see. So this is so important. You guys, if you have a limiting belief, you guys need to, if you're inside my community and you guys have limiting beliefs or you talk about things that aren't working, you got to go to today's daily video. I talk about that. Here's the reason why people's content doesn't work. It's not because they're not trying, it's because they don't believe. So you have to rewire your brain for success. Because if you're like, I'm not making money or nobody's looking at my stuff or nobody's this, you won't show up with the type of energy you need for somebody to connect with you. It shows. I spent 2.5 hours Sunday evening just auditing social media accounts, and I could feel that they just were creating content to say they created the content. There was no value, there was no belief. And so that's why inside my community, I'm helping my community build that belief. Because that's the difference. That's the difference of somebody buying from you and buying from me is the belief. People don't buy a program. People don't buy a coach. People don't buy a course. They buy you. And you got to become that person that somebody wants to buy from, somebody wants to invest in. Why do you think, like, you see so many influencers holding a drink and drinking it? It's not because of the drink, it's because you like that person. So if you like that influencer and you trust them, You're going to buy the drink because they're drinking it. You got to become that person. I would be embarrassed to say my content wasn't working, or I'd be embarrassed to say I wasn't getting no customers, because I have to take accountability for me. I have to own that. So I wouldn't put that out in the universe. What I'd put on the universe is, I'm so excited that I get to learn new things every day. I'm so excited for the person that I'm becoming in this journey. When you own it and step up to leadership, you guys win. The reason why some people have massive success and they don't is because the ones that have it own it and lead to success. Be careful what you put out in the universe, because that's what you get more of. In everything. If you're in a relationship and you think of all the bad going on in the relationship, you're going to get more bad. You think you're going to show up as this person with high energy? No, because if you're just thinking bad about that person you're in a relationship with, you're going to not be a very nice person. With your kids, if you're, oh gosh, my teenager's awful. I never understood that when a parent said how awful raising teenagers are. I'm like, that is so mean. How are you going to show up as an amazing parent if you think raising teenagers is awful? Me, I had 6 kids, so I know what it's like to raise teenagers, right? I was always like, this is just the funnest thing I've ever done, because you don't know who's going to walk up those stairs, and I love every second of it. So I had a great relationship with my kids because of that. I said, bring it on. Let's see who you are today, right? I love it. I've already told my kids, I'm like, when my grandkids, if you can't handle teenagers, I'll take them. Woohoo! I can't wait for it. See the difference though? It's in everything. Oh, you like my blouse? Thank you. Yeah, it's in everything. So be careful what you put out in the universe, because you're going to get more of that. You'll get more good days. If you talk more about good days, you're going to get more crappy days if you talk about crappy days. It's just the way it is. Like, I think it's so crazy when somebody's like, oh my gosh, social media is so negative. Like, oh my goodness. And I'm over here going, huh? My social media is high energy. It's positive. It gets me so fired up. Because what I engage in is what I see more of. What they engage in is what they see more of. If your social media is negative, that's you, boo. You got to take responsibility for that and change it. Again, awareness is everything. Yeah, awareness is everything. But you will never have success in a business if you focus on what isn't working. Every single one of you in business have had a win. Your first win that you do not give yourself enough credit for is you started. You started something new. You knew you were worth more. You knew your family was worth more. This is how you rewire your brain. Think about the wins you did. Think about the wins and focus on the wins. Like, focus on the wins. If we focus on what is not working, we get more of that. So I just want to allow it. And I don't allow it for my family, by the way. If my grandkids come over and like Haven, I can give you an example. Haven K, she's my granddaughter. And she's like, Grandma, math is so hard. I'm like, time out. No, it's not. But if you say that, you're right. You're just learning something new, sister. You're learning something new. And you guys, you listen to me right now. Diamonds are made under pressure. You want to be a diamond? You want to stand out? You want to shine? Deal with the pressure. So I said to Haven, I said, no, sis, this is it. Something good is going to come out of this. Stop saying math is hard, because you're going to be right. Say math is fun. I'm great. I'm learning something new in math. Guess what? 2 days later, she goes, Grandma, I really like math and I'm doing good. I'm like, what changed, Haven K? What you thought about math. And guess what? That was last year. This year, math is her number 1 subject. Interesting, because she's 9 now. I raised awareness. I'm like, it's not hard. Like I tell them all the time, you're unstoppable. What you put your mind to, sis, you can have. You're unstoppable. What are you going to do with that you're so unstoppable? What's going to happen in your life? I can't wait to see the person you become. That's what they get programmed every day from me. Because I know how there's so many mean people out there that are going to tell them different. And I know they're going to look in their mirror and tell them different. So I'm trying to rewire their brain. And I've almost done it to the bad point because my granddaughter, Ariel, she thinks she's unstoppable and she will tell you. She says it just like that. I'm like, oh gosh, I've created. She needs to just she needs to just open her own company at the age of 6 because I don't think she's going to do well with people telling her what to do. Which that's me. So, but that's what I'm trying to get at. So be careful what you guys say. Because you'll always be right. And I would rather change my life than be right. So just be careful. It's so important because I can give you the best training in the world. But if you have stinking thinking or limiting beliefs, you'll never apply it. And then you're wasting your time. And time is undefeated. We can never get this time back. So do everything you can. Make yourself proud by the end of this year. Make yourself proud and make sure 2026 is the best year of life in every area. In every area. In every area. Manage your mind in every single area of your life and watch what happens. The person that you will become, you're going to shock yourself. And that should be your goal, to shock yourself. Okay, that should, yes, make 2026 your year. And that should be your goal, to shock yourself. Okay, so the connection content, what makes it work? Your why. People need to know why you're doing this, why you're here. Real moments. Okay, behind the scenes. Your values. Like one of my values is I don't deal with negativity. Like, don't be a fun sucker. I'm like, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Like, if you gotta, don't bring negative. That's in my world, by the way. Like, I do not allow it. Like, that's one of my values. We are going to be positive because we have one life, and we better give it all we got. I promise you, I will not be on my deathbed with regrets, and I will fight tooth and nail to make sure my grandkids and my kids aren't on their deathbed with regrets. So I am wiring their brain. You can't bring anything negative to my house. You can go outside and be negative if you want, but not in my house. I will protect that at all costs. You guys should do that. So that's one of my values. Hey, good morning, my friend. So you got to find your values, what you stand for, right? And be bold. And what you believe in. This was interesting. So when I spent 2.5 hours like auditing social media, I didn't see one video of what I think people believed in. There's no connection made if people don't know what you stand for. People need to know what you stand for. Hey, thanks for following me, my friend. Just call me your hope dealer because I truly hope today you see a different perspective. I truly do. So that's it, right? So screenshot this page, right? Hey, good morning. Okay, and here's some examples. There was a moment everything changed for me, This is with everything. If you're selling weight loss, right? There was a moment everything changed for me, and that moment was blank. Or I used to what? Like those are two good ones for the connection content. People buy because of connection and trust, not information. Not information. I tell people all the time, did you guys screenshot it? Okay. I tell people all the time, people, and this isn't everything, people don't buy from you because of the airplane. They buy from you because of the destination. Let me explain. If you're selling weight loss and you're talking about, you're going to have to eat better, you're going to have to reduce carbs, you're going to have to take this, you're going to have to exercise. Like people are like, ugh. But if you talk about, I'm going to help you in 90 days be able to feel sexy and feel confident in your clothes to where you're going to put an outfit on and you're going to walk out on a Sunday afternoon where your husband's watching football and he's going to notice you and be like, huh, woo, you look good. That's what's going to happen over these next 90 days in your journey, if you're willing to follow my program. Do you see the difference? I focus on the destination, that transformation, not the work she has to do. But if I can get her to visualize her putting this dress on and her looking in the mirror and she feels hot and she feels sexy and her husband notices her during a football game, she'll do what it takes. Do you see the difference? Okay. She'll do what it takes. So many of you are selling the airplane. How many of you travel? There's not one time when I travel, I focus on what does the airplane look like? Da, 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 da. I focus on the destination. And then once we figure out the destination we're going, I get it booked. But all we focus on and all we talk about is that destination. That's why it's so important to know what your perfect customer struggles with and what transformation you can give them. So for example, when I launched my business, I didn't know if digital marketing was going to work for me. I didn't know, because I worked really hard in network marketing and struggled. So I had stinking thinking. I had limiting beliefs. I had to rewire my brain. So I started easy. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know I'm not the only mom that would love to never have to take a calculator to the grocery store again. So I went out there with the destination of helping moms never take a calculator to the grocery store again by following a proven blueprint where one customer equaled $300. Oh my gosh, if I could help moms get 4 customers a month, that's $300 a week. They would never have to take a calculator to the grocery store again. That's all I talked about. That's the destination, to be able to go to the grocery store and buy what you want and not have to look at your bank account, or be able to do something on the weekend and never have to look at your bank account. I had no sales. I literally didn't know if I could do it, but I visioned helping moms. And I talked about the destination over and over and over. In 2 days, had my first customer. And it was a $300 day, then a $600 day, then a $300 day, then a $900 day. And I was like, holy crap. All I've talked about is never take a calculator to the grocery store, and how this blueprint can fix and solve her problems. Didn't talk about what was in it. Didn't talk about what she had to do. I talked about where she's going to go when she learns these skills. That's it. Okay, that's it. You guys see the difference though, right? You got to focus on the destination. That's connection, right? That's connection. That's connection. That's the difference. Then it's like families. There's so many families that they've lost connection with their spouse and their kids because they're both working, they're both busy, they get off of work, they work really hard, they're great people, they got good work ethics, and they still don't have enough money in their bank account to travel and do the things that they want. I can show families how one customer is $1,400. They make $1,400 off of one customer. If they just learn to master digital marketing skills and attract one customer a day, that's $511,000 a year. I think families could make a different types of decisions if they could attract one customer a day. See the difference? And that's what I show families what to do without the grind. That's what I believe in. And that is something I stand for. That you do not have to work harder. You just got to have strategies and systems to work smarter. I can get my income earning. I built $1 million business on a 2-hour work strategy. That's what I believe in. That's what I stand for. My values are, I'm not going to work harder to make more money. I'm going to work less. Use systems use digital marketing strategies so I have my life back. That's my value. That's values. But you got to be bold. Now, many people go, oh, but what if somebody asks me about the 2-hour workday? Then explain it. Explain how that's possible because of systems. If I didn't have an automated system, I would have to work harder than 2 hours because I'd have to trade time for dollars. But because my system is fully automated, dude, it's working for me 24/7. I just had to master content. I just had to master content. Content is king. And no matter what business you do, if you don't know how to create good content, you'll never attract people. So that's what I believe in. You got to decide what you believe in and you got to go out. It's called a movement. When you create a movement, and my movement when I launched my business was, I'm going to create a movement. I'm going to help moms never have to take a calculator to the grocery store again. And when that worked, I was like, I'm going to put 1,000 people inside my community because I know if I can put 1,000 people inside my community, what I believe in. I know if I can put 1,000 people inside my community, oh my goodness, I can create many 4, 5, and even 6-figure earners. I'm doing it. What I believed in, my values. And guess what? So I set a goal in 2024 to grow my community to 1,000. We hit 1,000 in May, and we had many people hit 6 figures. I'm like, that's it. I will create 100 6-figure earners. What I believe in, my value, I will create 100 6-figure earners without them having to grind, without them having to sacrifice time away from the filming, and without monthly expenses. What I believe in, my value, I went out there and said it over and over again. Boom, we hit about 56 6-figure earners. I'm like, that's it. I'm going for self-made millionaires. I will create 1,000 self-made millionaires. That's the mission. That's the movement I'm on. I'm creating the platform, the training, the mentorship that will grow $1 million mamas and dads. Because if a parent can become a millionaire, and if you learn how to, your money can make money, you are set free. And in the digital space, what I believe in is possible for anybody. If they're willing to be coachable, if they're willing to get rid of that stinking thinking and limiting belief, and if they're willing to plug into proven mentorship. That's what I believe in, and that's my values. You guys see the difference? Yeah, do you guys see the difference now? Hey guys, thanks for following me. Well, Melissa, you do that in your content. This is content. This isn't, I'm not even talking about going live. I'm talking about content. This is connection content ideas. I would create that video. I did. When I said, and most people won't do this because, oh my gosh, you're afraid. What if it doesn't happen? But what if it does? What if it does? What if it does happen, my friend? What if it does? And you've changed your life. I created a video the end of 2023 saying I'm going to have that 2024 is going to be my $1 million year. And I even broke it down how I was going to achieve that. I put it out there in a video. What I believe, my why, and my values. It was all in one video. I put it out there. And it was a hard video to post. Because I was going for it. That I didn't know if I really believed it could happen to me. But because I put it in the universe and that's what I focused on. And I was like, what's the worst case scenario? What's the worst case scenario? What I believe in. What's the worst case scenario? I don't achieve it, but my following grows, my customer base grows, and I grow. If I can deal with that, let's go. Let's go for $1 million. I made $4 million in 2024. Because I set myself up for success. And what's the worst case scenario? My following grows, my customer base grows, and I grow. Let's go. Let's see the person you can become, Michelle. Let's go. Let's go. And that was my mindset. That's what I believe in. And I created content talking about that. And ended up having a $4 million year in 2024. And I couldn't even see it in December of 2023. But I was willing to see what was possible. If you guys are willing to see what's possible in your life can change. It's a shift. It's literally just a shift. Gosh, I'm trying to get caught up in comments. Okay. Yeah. Good. Love it. Okay. So that's it. Again, people buy because of connection and trust, not information. This is it. This is connection content. How are we doing on time? Okay. Conversion content. This is what I talked about yesterday. By the way, each of these subjects, you guys, I spent an hour on. I spent an hour on connection content yesterday. I spent an hour on or conversion content yesterday. Thursday, I spent an hour on connection content, and Wednesday, I spent an hour on attraction content. Just go over to YouTube, watch the replays. It's on my lives. You'll see them all. Yeah, see them all. And 2026 is my $1 million year. Yes, I love it. I love it. The only thing stopping you is you. You guys realize that. If you have systems, if you have mentorship, if you have strategies, you got to have a strategic plan. If you got systems and if you got strategies, and you have obviously a high ticket, it's hard to make $1 million in 1 year off of a low ticket. I'm just sharing, you guys. It's hard because you need more customers, right? But yeah, that's it. So yeah, today I'm going to give you access to a ChatGPT prompt. The questions I've asked you guys every day, you can plug them into the ChatGPT prompt and it will help you create content and hooks and everything with this. Okay. Yeah. We have everything to win. Yes. It's just, you got to show up and do the work right. And then again, just think about, I just can't wait to see the person I can become. But I have to tell you guys this, mentorship matters. I would not have hit $1 million in 2024 without mentorship, because I had to get a coach that believed in me more than I believed in me. Mentorship matters. There's not one successful person. There's not one professional athlete that did it on their own. They got a coach. They got a mentor. So if you're absolutely serious about making money for the holidays and making money in 2026, you have to get a coach. You have to get a mentor, but you have to get one that has the same values and beliefs as you. Because if you only want to work part-time to make 6 figures, don't find a mentor that's going to tell you you got to work 8 to 10 hours. That doesn't make any sense. Coaching is everything. It changed my life. The more coaching I got, the more money I made. Quite interesting. Mentorship matters. It's crazy. People will go spend money on a TV and not even think about it, but they won't invest $900 in mentoring or $1,400 in mentoring. Because what if? Did you ever think about that with your TV? Oh gosh, I'm spending $1,400 on a TV. What if it don't work? No, you know the TV's going to work. Well, guess what? When you invest in my mentorship, you know it works. How did I grow a community to 57,000+ people? No different than turning a TV on. It works, but you got to plug it in and turn it on. Same thing with coaching. You got to plug in and you got to execute. You got to plug in and execute. Yes, support is everything. It is. That is the difference of people having success or not. It is coaching and being coachable. Coaching and being coachable. Yeah. So, okay, let's go here. Conversion content. This is to move people to take action. If you aren't telling people where to go next, they're not going to know where to go, my friend. You need to tell them where to go next. Oh, I'm so grateful for you guys. Woohoo! Somebody goes, holy moly, what an aha moment. Yes! That just made it worth me being here. That's right there. That comment was all I cared about. Yeah. Yeah. I would rather change my life than be right. Yes. So true. So what makes conversion content work? Okay. Stories and testimonials. Stories is what converts people. It's what bridges the gap. It's what bridges the gap, my friend. Okay. Stories, clear CTA. Put that in the comments. Put CTA in the comments, because CTA is call to action. You're taking them to the next step. By the way, every single one of you have done this in your life. You've got your spouse to do something. You did a clear CTA. You've got your children to do something. You've done a clear CTA. You've shared stories. This isn't anything hard to do. You don't look at it. You look at it differently when you think about social media. It's the same, my friend. It's the same. It is absolutely the same. Okay. Yeah. CTA, call to action, offer. Does people know what you offer? So me, the only thing I promote is my blueprint. Like when I go live, I share like you need to get access to my Freedom Formula blueprint. It's right here. Go pick it up. Right? It's what's created 126 six-figure earners, and it is what's created 25 self-made millionaires in South Africa ran. And we almost have a millionaire getting ready to be created in Canada as well, by the way. If she already hasn't, she might be really close. Okay? Right here. Like it's the blueprint that changed my life. I give you free access to it. So what is your offer? You got to have offers. The other offer I do is which is invites. I invite people to webinars. I invite people to get access to my Freedom Formula blueprint. I invite people to get access to my workshop. I do monthly workshops. I cover a different topic every single month. This month, it's next week. I'm showing you how to create your own Black Friday offer. Day one, how to create the Black Friday offer. We'll get it created in one day because I'm not going to let you overthink it. And then day two, how to market it. You get that. Like that's an invite I do. So I lead with that, which also creates urgency and showing the transformation. That's why, again, don't try to be in business by yourself, because then you can't show the transformation and there's no testimonials. That's why you want to be part of a community that has proven testimonials and proven transformation. It makes your life easier. Makes your life easier. Yeah, it makes your life easier, right? So here's what's happening inside our community. That is a conversion post. Join my free webinar. I'll show you blank. We do weekly webinars inside my community, and that's what they do. We literally teach something different every single webinar. Webinars are fire. Most of my six-figure earners inside my community have been created because they invited people to webinars. Right? Here's what's happening inside our community. This is where you can share a testimonial. Proof is everything. Testimonial stories and testimonials are everything, my friend. They are. Again, y'all have done this. You've all done this with your kids. Like your kids, but mom, I want that new basketball. So what did you do? You shared a story. You probably did a CTA. You probably said, okay, I'll get you the basketball if for 1 week you do X, Y, Z. And you created urgency 1 week. Think about that in your life with your spouse, with your boss, with your kids, with your parents. You've all done it. We just look at it awkward when it comes to creating content. And it's the same. It is absolutely the same. Thanks for all the love, TikTok. You guys are awesome. Yeah, it's the same. Is this making sense? Let me let you screenshot it. Okay. Oh, well, thank you, Joyce. Forever grateful for your mentorship. I love mentoring you guys. I absolutely love mentoring. Good. I'm glad it's making sense. Awesome. Okay. So right here. So I want you guys to, I want to simplify it for you. Okay. Attraction grows your audience. So if your audience grows, then you can start creating connections with your audience and turns followers into believers. And then once you've got connection equals currency, once you start creating that connection, conversions turns believers into customers, and that's where the money's made. It's the journey someone has to go through. So most people don't buy immediately. Okay? There's stages. Like attraction is also an awareness stage. Okay, there's many different stages somebody goes through. So here's what I love. I absolutely love when somebody's on my live and they have the courage to take action and buy from me immediately. I think it's the coolest thing. But I'm also obsessed with the one that's been in my emails and buys from me 2 years later. And they're like, it's now my time. That's the power of building an email list. You're always there when they're ready. And I absolutely love that. You're always there when they're ready. Oh, thanks for following me, my friend. And that's what I love. I've been saying the exact same thing, you guys, since September of 2022, because it works. I've created 126 six-figure earners because it works. I've created 25 self-made millionaires because it works. You can't have stats like that in 2.5 or 3 years if it doesn't work. That's the power. I was in network marketing for a decade, and I never seen 126 six-figure earners. And they had hundreds of thousands of people in that network marketing company. That didn't mean the products didn't work. It just means that comp plan was really hard. That's why I got out of the industry. It was hard. You had to work really, really hard. And I was done working hard. I was ready to get systems to work for me. I was ready to get systems to work for me. So for example, I love this. This is a network marketing product. I'm obsessed with it today. I love it still. Like my day starts with it. Okay. But when I used to sell this, you guys, I made $12 off of a customer. My system wasn't automated. I didn't have an email automation, so I couldn't I couldn't do this at all. I had to do it all myself. It was physically DMing people, getting on the phone with people, talking to people. Now my system is fully automated. This is how I traded 10-hour days for 2-hour days, and I've added a lot more zeros to the money I make because I learned systems and I learned automations because my automations work for me. So I used to make $12 off of this. Now I want to give you guys perspective. If you're selling a low ticket product, like this is $12, if I want to make 6 figures on a low ticket, I would need 8,333 customers. That's a lot. That's why you see people don't make money. They're thinking they need these ginormous numbers. My product that I just launched and we also unlocked in Spanish is $1,400. You would need 72 customers to become a 6-figure earner. 72! My Legacy Builders program, my $900 product, all you would need is 112 customers. Would you rather get 72 or 112 or 8,330 customers to become a 6-figure earner? That's the difference. So then once you know what one customer is worth, because that's all it is, what is a customer worth to you? That's it. You got to think about that. Whatever business you're in, what is a customer worth to you? You got to think about that. And then you got to reverse engineer that. Take whatever customer's worth to you, divide that into 100,000. Okay. I'm giving you a strategy right now, my friend. And you divide that. And then how many days do you want to take to achieve making 6 figures? You guys should all go for 6 figures. Why wouldn't you want to? Like, why wouldn't you want to? What's the worst case scenario? You hit 5? You grow? You learn? What's the worst case scenario? Think about that. That was me. Matter of fact, I had a goal of making $54,000 my first year. You know why $54,000? That would pay my bills. That should be your very first year when you're launching and doing something new. Your first year should be like, I want all my bills covered. My second year was learn how to attract $300 a day with customers. That was my second year goal because I did the math. I'm like, holy crap, $300 a day is $109,000 a year. That would start changing my family's life. My third year goal, I gave myself 3 years, three to thrive. Like I just rewired my brain. I'm giving myself 3 years to thrive. How many of you quit too soon? Remember, diamonds are made under pressure. My third year goal was to attract $600 a day in customers. Double what I did year 2. 600 a day is $219,000 a year. That would completely transform my family's life. So I launched my business with that type of thinking and mindset. And that was it. I was like, year 1 is going to pay all my bills and I'm going to learn. Year 2 is when I'm going to be able to start making a difference in my family's life. Year 3, I'm going to transform my family's life. So that gives me 3 years to master skills, master strategies, rewire my brain to success. But guess what? Because digital marketing is amazing and this brilliant, this business plan is brilliant. I made 6 figures in 6 months and my first $1 million in 17 months. All because I mastered this in my content and I met the most amazing people that have impacted my life forever. Yes, quitting is not an option. That was me. I was like, I'm not going back to network marketing. No way. No way. I do not want to share my profits with anyone ever again. And you shouldn't either. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I actually make 6 figures in affiliate marketing as well. but that's not my main income, right? That's just an additional income because somebody taught me these and I learned to build an email list. If you learn to build an email list, like if you're truly serious about having a successful business, one of the things you want to do is build an email list because that will change your life. And I'm so grateful for this blueprint because here's what I love. I've learned to build an email list and I'm going to be launching the Black Friday offer. And I'm going to teach you guys next Thursday and Friday to have your own Black Friday offer and walk you through the whole process. So for those of you that have been building an email list, you can launch it to your email list. Okay. This is kind of why I did marketing this whole week with you, because now you can start growing your email list, start growing your following so you can learn how to launch a Black Friday offer. It's a free workshop, by the way, if you want to get on it. It's next Thursday, Friday. If you can attend live, you'll learn how you can get access to the replays. But just go right here, buildwithmichelle.com. I'm literally on Thursday going to help you create a Black Friday offer. You'll even have a ChatGPT prompt to help you with that as well. And then that's on Thursday. Then Friday, I'm going to show you how to market your Black Friday offer. What if your Black Friday offer just covered your holidays? The average family in the United States, family of four in the United States, spends $2,000 to $2,400 at the holidays. Imagine if you had your own Black Friday offer and it made $2,000 to $2,400 and your holidays were covered. Here's the great part. You're going to learn in my workshop this strategy because I'm going to show you how to take your Black Friday offer after the holidays and convert it into a product that you can sell in 2026. And I'll even show you how you can make 6 figures off of that product that you create. Yeah. Okay. So yes, I can't wait. It's going to be so good. Yes. I love it. Yeah. And I'm going to show you that. You'll learn all that. You'll learn all that on Thursday, how you can take that offer. We're going to do Black Friday offer. But then what's going to happen is you're going to learn how to, after the holidays, how to convert that Black Friday offer into a product in 2026. I'm going to show you how to market it. And then you can sell it. I'll even show you how to make 6 figures off of it. I'll give you many different price points. Yeah. Sound good? I will never be in the corporate rat race again. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, screenshot this. This is it. Your content, you want it to, attraction content grows your audience. Connection turns followers into believers. And conversion turns believers into customers, which equals income. You guys, don't make it any harder than this, okay? If you guys do want to register for my free workshop, it's right here. Super excited. It's going to be a fun one. Holidays. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time during that. Yeah. Just because it's going to allow you to, and many of you, anyway, there's a special gift you get. You'll see when you go there. So, okay. I have a little bit of time for questions. By the way, did you guys screenshot that? Let me pull this up real quick here. TikTok, there's a form. If you fill that form out, I'm going to give you access to this ChatGPT prompt. That's going to help you with all of that. Okay. YouTube, if you go to that dailypaybusiness.com and then you just say ChatGPT prompt, I will get you the ChatGPT prompt. Okay. That ties everything. Aw, thank you, Pamela. You're so sweet. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I love it. I love helping you guys. What can I help you guys with? No matter what question do you have? Let me know in the comments and I would love to answer your questions. We'll do a little bit of Q&A real quick here. YouTube, if you have a question, let me know in the comments. TikTok, if you have a question. And by the way, if you guys haven't even launched your own online business yet, this you will love my Black Friday workshop because I can help you with that as well. Yes. Okay, cool. Awesome. So I literally do mentorship inside my community. Good question, by the way. I actually offer 5 different programs because I believe not everybody has the same goal or dream, right? So I have my $100 Launchpad program, and it is exactly what it is. It helps you launch into the digital space. I do mentorship every Thursday, okay? And then I have my $300 passive daily pay blueprint. This one gives you the blueprint to show you how to attract customers, and a customer is $300. So if you learn to attract $300 a day in customers, that's $109,000 a year. Okay. And then again, I do live training on Thursdays. And then my digital mastery program is $600. And that one, you also start learning you start mastering digital marketing. So you start learning how to create reoccurring income. You start learning how to get monetized. Like, I'm paid really, really good on YouTube. I'm paid really good on TikTok as well. So I teach you that. And again, there's live training on Thursday. And then my Legacy Builders program. This is where if anybody is really ready to get out of debt, leave a legacy, and really make yourself proud, it's my Legacy Builders program, which is $900. One customer gets you in profit mode, by the way, but in my Legacy Builders program, it's $900, but it gives you a $900 a day strategy. $900 a day is $328,000 a year. Learn that strategy. Just like the next 3 years, I'm going to learn this strategy. I'm going to learn and learn and earn. And if you learn that strategy in 3 years, you're a self-made millionaire. Think about it. $900 a day is $328,000 a year. 3 years, you're a self-made millionaire. Okay. I do training on that on Mondays and Thursdays because I think it's really important that you have more interactive training, because obviously if you want to become a six-figure earner, I need to help you a little bit more. And then I have my newest program that unlocks 10 income streams and unlocks a global reach in 2 countries and unlocks AI training and unlocks affiliate marketing training, TikTok shop training, brand deal training. And it's only $500 more than my Legacy. So it's only $1,400, but it unlocks $6,600 worth of income streams that you get 10 income streams. Do you think you're going to make more money on 2 income streams or 10? Here's what I love about that. $1,400 a day customer. If you got one customer a day, one customer a day is $511,000. If you got one customer a day in 72 days, you're a six-figure earner. What if you took all year to get 72 customers, but you made 6 figures? That's what I love. All of my programs have payment. Oh, and that one I do live mentoring on Mondays as well, Mondays and Thursdays. And then all of the programs, there's training on Tuesdays as well, like for more tech training. Yeah, 10, of course. Yeah, and I love that. I'm excited about the bundle back too. It's just helping families make more with less. And now let's just do perspective. You guys realize, you guys are listening to me on social media right now. There's 5 billion people on social media. 5 billion. All you need is 72 customers, and you've made 6 figures. Out of 5 billion. Do you think if you can master attraction, connection, and conversion, you could get 72 people to buy from you? Yes or yes? That's what I love. Yeah, that's what I love. No, Launchpad is not the same as Legacy. I do Launchpad, I pass the Daily Pay Blueprint, Digital Mastery, Legacy Builders, and the Legacy Builders Bundle Pack. And also unlocks 2 languages and unlocks 10 income streams. Yeah, and literally it comes with everything. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. And I love that. I absolutely love that. That's it. And that's what I love. And again, you guys, you always got to think about how much money you want to make and what is the average cost of a customer for you. Like, again, when I was selling network marketing products, the average cost of a customer for me was $12. So if I wanted to make 6 figures in network marketing, I would need 8,333 customers. That's why I worked really, really hard and didn't hardly make anything. In digital marketing, 72 customers makes me 6 figures. That's the difference. Now you see why people have made so much money in this industry, because they're higher ticket. And trust me, I never thought I could sell a high ticket because nobody taught me this. The moment I learned this, it changed everything. It changed everything. Yeah, so to get the ChatGPT prompt, like I said, TikTok, there's a form right below here. It's kind of like a mustard orange. Just fill that form out and I'll get you that. And thanks for following me, my friend. Just call me your hope dealer, because I hope today you see a different perspective. Absolutely, we train on how to market the product into languages. Yes, of course. And I have people that speak Spanish as well that are going to be training inside the community as well. Yeah. Yeah. I love that. Yes, I will get out of your way so you can screenshot. Do I need to go back and you guys need to screenshot the other pages too? Let me know, okay? So yeah, this is this. But you guys, I want to simplify things for you. This is it, my friend. Attraction content grows your audience. Connection turns followers into believers, and conversion turns believers into customers. That's it, my friend. And if you guys want to get registered for my Black Friday workshop, I'm going to help you create a Black Friday offer next Thursday. It's a free workshop, by the way. I'm going to help you create the Black Friday offer next Thursday. And then Friday, I'm going to show you how to market it. And then also, not only am I going to show you how to market it, I'm going to show you how after your Black Friday is over, how to turn that into an additional income that you can have going into 2026. And I will even show you how you can turn that additional income into 6 figures if you would like. Yes. Aw, thank you. I love being your guys' hope dealer. Yeah, I'm super excited for the workshop. Actually, I got a really amazing surprise for you guys during the workshop that you're going to be like, are you kidding me? Can it get any better than this? Yeah, you're going to love it. Most of you guys are brand new. You're really going to love it. Okay, so here's this. I do workshops every single month, by the way, just once a month. And here's the thing, like I help you with every area. I'm working my next workshop. I don't know if it's going to be in December or January. I just got to figure out my guest speakers. And it's probably, I would say maybe January, because December, I really want to, in my workshop, I want to help you create your strategic plan and set your goals for 2026. But the next workshop, I do have one guest speaker, I think, is coming on to that one. But anyway, I'm going to do one where you guys are going to hear from, I have an annuity plan that I invest in, which you guys, it's tax-free. So that's how you pay less in taxes, right? So I'm investing in this. He's going to actually come on. He's such a great guide. He's going to share with you guys. And then I'm also going to have my financial planner come on, who's just amazing. And he's helped me. Like, that's how my money makes me money now. He taught me this stuff. Like, I have real estate property now. I have a commercial building that I rent out to a business. I have a duplex. I have a hair salon. And he taught me, instead of your money sitting there, like, have your money make you money. So you guys are going to be able to attend that workshop and learn all these amazing strategies. And then I have another gal in my community that is going to come on, and she has this spreadsheet, and she's going to help you guys fill that out and stuff. So anyway, I do awesome, like every month I have a different type of workshop to help you guys. I know, so awesome. Yeah, so awesome. So anyway, I just want to let you know, like, that's my goal with you. Like, how can I equip you guys for success? Like, how can I equip you guys for success? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let me do this. Okay. So here's that one. I have all these days on here. Okay. Okay. So this is where we started today. Okay. So this is page 1 from today. If you guys want to screenshot it real quick, this is it. So somebody said, how do I push to make my first sale? My system has started attracting leads, but no sales. That's the problem. You're trying to push. People don't buy when you're pushing them. You're actually pushing people away, right? How to attract your first is this strategy I'm giving you, right? So if you're starting to get leads, that means your attraction and connection is starting to work. Now you got to really work on your conversion, because there's something not converting yet. But you guys need about 300 to 500 leads. If you got 300 to 500 leads organically without a video going viral, and if you haven't got a sell after that, then probably you're weak on these two. People don't buy because they're in your email. They buy because they believe. And you got to work on that belief. So make sure you're sending weekly newsletters. I like to send one every Sunday. Okay. Make sure you're inviting them to webinars as well. Okay. And this is what makes attraction content work. Okay. Do you guys screenshot it? Can I go to the next page? Right here is the connection content. This is what makes people feel something. People will buy from you when they feel something. That's why I said don't push, because you're pushing people away. but have them feel something. Okay? And so that's it. So that's the connection content. People buy because connection and trust, not information. Sometimes we can information overload people. So make sure you're building that connection and trust, because people buy from people they know, like, and trust. So, you like my slippers? I know, I wear slippers every day. Like I'm literally, I know, isn't that funny? Like Mike literally the other day, he bought a pair of slippers. He's like, all you wear is slippers. Like, I literally wear slippers. The ones in Wichita, they have they're white with the smiley face. I know, like, I only wear shoes when I leave. Other than that, I'm barefoot. Like, some days there'll be days I don't even put shoes on, but I always have my slippers. Great, huh? I love that you noticed that. That is so fun. And then the conversion, screenshot that. Yeah. If you don't invite people, they never say yes. This is where a lot of people have a hard time with, because they're like, I don't want to feel like, what if they're not interested? Okay. And I'm going to help you guys with this, right? So remember this. Did you guys screenshot it real quick? Because I want to help you with this one. Okay. So if you guys look at your data in your videos, most people do not make it to the end of your videos. Okay. Most people watch 4 seconds or 10 seconds and they leave. So make sure you're inviting them to the next step to get access to whatever you have. Because if you don't, you're losing customers. Because here's the thing. If most people don't make it to the end of your videos, what about the ones that do? They must be really interested in what you have, because they made it to the end. So you got to make sure that you're inviting them to go somewhere else. I personally invite people to get my Freedom Formula Blueprint. I want them to grab access to my blueprint. And if they see the blueprint and they really want to buy from me, there's the link on that page that they can also purchase from me. But I really love to give them the blueprint. I love the fact that they are in control. They can check it out and they can buy when they're ready to buy. And I will always be here waiting for them. Yeah. So that's it. So make sure that you're doing that. But that's it. Make sure all of your videos have some type of CTA. Like, my CTAs are get the Freedom Formula Blueprint, or register for my workshop, or attend my free webinar. That's it. All right. Awesome. Okay. I will fit in just fine in Hawaii. Gosh, we had such a great time when we were in Hawaii. Yeah. So funny. I love it. Okay, let me see. I do care about your success, my friend. Absolutely, I do. Like, nothing excites me more than seeing somebody have success. And everybody has a different level of success, right? So never compare your success to anyone. I have a gentleman inside my community that his goal and success to him is making $1,000 a month. He goes, oh my gosh, if I can just make an extra $1,000 a month for my family, he goes, we can go camping more. Now, some people would think, well, he's not doing very good. He's only making $1,000 a month. And instead, me, I'm like, he's reached his goal. So make sure your goal, that you're proud of your goal, and you share that goal. You let people know. Like, what do you mean by how far should you niche down? Like, what do you mean? Like, give me an example. What you mean, how far? So let me give you an example. Okay. Like, let's say you're thinking about helping single moms, but you're also thinking about helping people that are happily married and ready to retire, or want to retire in the next 3 years. That's two different audiences. A piece of content to a single mom with 3 kids that can't even afford a loaf of bread, and a piece of content to a happily married couple that really want to retire in 3 years and travel the world is two different pieces of content. But you don't need to niche down where, if you're a single mom that's 30 to 35, like, you don't need to be that niched, right? That's what I was mean. Like, what do you mean by that? Or like couples that want to retire in 3 years. You don't be like, hey, if you're in your 50s and you want to retire in the next 3 years, this video is for you. I wouldn't niche down to that, because what if somebody is 40 years old and they're like, hold on. Are you telling me I can have my own online business and I can make 100% profit. I have a fully automated business and one customer is 1,400. And if me and my husband did this, we could retire in the next 3 years. I could be retired at 43. I'm doing this. So don't limit on age, right? Don't limit on age. I mean, I wish that something like this would have been available when I was in my 40s. Holy moly, would my life be so much different today, right? So that's what I mean by don't limit on ages like that, because there's happily married couples in their 30s and their 40s, in their 50s and their 60s that want to retire in 3 years. I wouldn't limit that age. And there's single moms as well. Can I have both busy parents and 9 to 5? Absolutely. That works together perfect. Absolutely, my friend. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah. Okay. Anything over here on YouTube? Guys have been great today. I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys. Hopefully apply this, right? I really hope you guys take action with this and apply it. And you know what? The more you do, the better you'll get. Oh, wait. I have another page, I think. Oh, no. It's back to that page. Yeah. But it's just have fun with that, you know? Just have fun with that. Just have fun with that. Just truly, can I both have a caretaker and network marketing? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Just when you master this, it will change your life. And here's how I look at it. When you master marketing, it will change your life, no matter what you're selling, my friend. But here's how I look at it. If what you're currently doing in your job can't make you a millionaire in the next 3 years or 5 years, why would you want to keep on doing it? Why wouldn't you want to try to do something that could make you a millionaire in the next 3 to 5 years? That's how I looked at it. I gave myself 3 years to change my life. I wasn't even looking to be a millionaire because I didn't think that was possible. I was so naive. Don't be naive when you're in the digital world. See, me, I could only sell this in my country, right? And it was my friends that I could really sell it to because I didn't know how to market. Nobody taught me how to market using social media the right way. And so now that I realize I have a global business that I can reach 2 different languages, 7 figures is easy when you're talking billions and billions and billions and billions of people. You know, think about that. Billions and billions of people. Yeah, you can take a screenshot of that. Yeah. So borrow my belief. Borrow my belief. And borrow my shoes. My little slippers. Now you guys know every day she's got slippers on. Every day. It is so funny. I like totally forget. I wear them because that's all I wear, right? And my house in Kansas, there was a storm. I was here in Dallas at my house in Dallas. I have 2 places. And there was a storm and it totaled my roof in Kansas. So I had to fly back and deal with that. And anyway, like I didn't even, because I was so used to wearing house shoes. So the roofer came and I walk outside and I'm walking on the house and he keeps on looking down at my feet. I'm like, they're house shoes. Can't I wear house shoes? And he was cracking up. No, this is a funny part. You know what he said? He goes, I don't know. I just, you kind of have an image of people that live in houses like this. And I think it's so cool that you're walking around in house shoes. And I'm like, what? What? Anyway, so funny. So everybody cracks up at my house shoes. I know, they are comfy. Oh gosh. Yeah, they're on. Sam, Dawn. My shoes are so comfy. Yes, slippers. Yeah. And so anyway, there you guys go. So now you guys have that you can visualize that, right? You can visualize now me wearing my slippers all the time. Oh my gosh, you guys are great. Okay, any quick questions before we get off of here? And again, if you guys want to get registered for the workshop, I would love to hang out with you next week. We'll hang out. We'll get your Black Friday offer created. I'll show you how to market that Black Friday offer. You actually have a special gift on there as well. And then I'm going to show you how to take your Black Friday offer and turn that into an income stream going into 2026. So super excited. It's going to be fun. Yes. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So thanks, everybody. I'll be coming back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm excited. I'm excited to do the workshop. I love working with you guys. And that's how I really have more intimate time with you guys and get to know you better. But I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not going to share with you what my topic is yet. I create a new topic every Sunday. So tomorrow will be the first day. So I'll be going live again here in Dallas. And then then I fly out after my live and I'm going to Las Vegas. So I'll be in Las Vegas. So I'll be going live in Las Vegas on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then I'm flying back here to Dallas so I can do my workshop here. Yeah. So woohoo. Thank you guys so much. I love it. And I will see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Again, if you guys have any questions for me, if you go Build with Michelle, you can reply to that email. And you can even say ChatGPT prompt. If you go buildwithmichelle.com, reply to that email, get registered for the workshop, reply to the email, and I will give you the prompt to today that literally, it looks like this, right here. It literally gives you a fill in the blank prompt that you can fill out to help you create content in all these categories. Okay? Yes, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'll be back tomorrow. You guys have an awesome, awesome Saturday. Do something special. Make yourself proud. YouTube, you've been phenomenal. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. TikTok, as always, you guys are great.